Welcome to yet another super special session of Fun Fridays red carpet rollout for our celebrity of the month, Mr. Sumeet Paul. Super happy and privileged to be welcoming you to this session because Mr. Sumeet Paul has not only been a big performer in his own business, but he has really taken the dream of creating a singular hub for all retirees or would be retirees with his brand, which is the Trendpreneur, where he's able to take any retiree or wanting to be retiree to either help them reposition right after they quit their job or probably reposition themselves before they quit their job so that they can either match their income or exceed their income by 2 or 3x the day they quit their job. The day they quit their job. Okay, so with his brand Trendpreneur, he has established an authority in this, and it really gives me a lot of happiness to be interviewing him today. So let me just see. Let me just yeah, let me just put in the chat overlay. And if you guys are over here and excited, let me know in the chat. And yes, we've got some people already commenting. Rural Robert is there. Got it. Mr. Golok is there. Great. All right. Dr. Kamal is there. Amazing. All right, we can see some chats coming live from the role also. Amazing stuff. Welcome. We've got some people who are there from Facebook that are saying super excited. If you can just allow me to display your name, or how you need to do that is just fill out this, just open this link in another browser, which is startupfrat.club/allow. Startupfrat.club/allow. Allow me to display your name because some names I can just see as Facebook user and all that. Okay. So that would be amazing. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Just hit that link, open it in a separate browser. Amazing. Awesome. Keep bringing it on. Mr. Ritu is saying finally Trendpreneur is here. Facebook user is saying exciting. Ganesh is saying super excited. Awesome. Great. All right. Great. Lots of people from Facebook. Just allow me to. Ms. Sudha Kotian is saying excited. Okay, just allow me to display your name by putting this link in a separate browser window. Amazing. Great. Uh, good stuff. So let's just get into it with a lot of clapping and welcoming. Let me get Mr. Sumeet Paul onto the screen.
Yay!
Awesome.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. Super solid room today waiting for you. It's been 1 week overdue. So, yeah, Dr. Kamal is saying the most awaited interview. Osman Terence is saying eagerly awaited. Okay, Mr. Super Blast session. Miss Arpita is saying waiting for the superhero. Yes. Shagolak is saying wow. Awesome. So let's get cracking. Let's put you in the hot seat, Sumit sir. Um, like I said, you've set up Trendpreneur for retirees, and you've got a very deep product line with consultations and with getting people to go online, and then all kinds of different opportunities for active and passive income. So let's start with uh, how it all started. Like, what's the background which brings you into the market? Who are you as a person and as a professional? What brought you to start Trendpreneur?
uh, it's been a long journey for me. Yes, I started my career with a PSU HMT Limited, and thereafter, like nothing much was happening. So the first thing I did was I got an opportunity to take VRS in about 13 years from my original job. So I just caught on to that opportunity, took VRS, and started my own small dairy industry business. And at the same time, direct selling has just entered into the market, so I started that as well, thinking that yes, I'll be going big. But then, it as usual, because I had a corporate background and a salaried mindset, so to transform that into business, there was some learning to be done. So it was the businesses that I started was like almost like utter failure for me at that point of time. So the entire money that I got from VRS went into trade. Now what to do? So that time BPO industry was booming. So I entered into BPO industries and changed my skill set time and again, almost like every 2 3 years, I was building new skills, and building those new skills, I climbed up the ladder of the corporate sector also, and finally, still, it was the it was still that mindset of getting into some kind of business. So that is where it was just continuously pinching me from the bottom that you got to do something else. You are meant for something else. So finally, I got a opportunity when I met my first mentor in way back just before COVID. And that time he told me that yes, you've got to have different skills for business. So I started exploring that, learning that, and yes, finally came, guess what? Startup rat into my life. And yes, it just took off. It just took off. It just took up like a few minutes of decision to put my money on startup rat. I knew that this is the right pocket to put my money, and yes, my entire life changed within, let's say, 2 or 3 months. I was just so much excited about my life and my mission and my vision of the future of my life, so that I took a fast decision that even before my retirement age, I put down my papers, and I was a free bird. And I hope you all remember we had a good pan India digital retirement party. So that was like a mesmerizing thing, and that is what I've been looking for. So that's how my career started, and that's how I ended up with Startup Wrap.
Amazing. Okay, Binod ji saying, nice to see you, Sumit sir. Great. Rajesh ji saying, awesome, congratulations. Nawal is here, always great to see our mentor. Awesome. Mr. Golak is here. Long time to meet you, Sumit sir. Vinay Manohar, amazing. Excited for the classes. Great, great. Good evening, super duo. Mr. Ramadurai sir is here. Awesome. One Facebook user has said, excited for this. Great. Saurav Singh Gupta, great. Amazing. Rajinder Reddy, excited. Alrighty, great. Sumit sir, the torchbearer, yes. Ashutosh, amazing. Ms. Ritu is saying you're a live example of somebody who is not willing to settle for less. Awesome, great. So, so now let's get into the meat of the situation. So you finally basically gave up your job and you went full time. Like, what was the journey? Yeah, of course you are in startup fat, but it's education. It's great education. How did you put it into practice? What were the things you rolled out for yourself? How did you generate the income? Did you exceed the income that you were having before in your job? How much time did it take for you to exceed that income? And all of those things. So yes, let's talk about that.
Yes, as I said that I had certain skill level which I learned from my life, the entire PSU life and the corporate life, but those were not business skills. Business skills are a little bit different, and especially people around the age of retirement. You need to be little basic things of technical things that you got to learn, like how to use Zoom, how to manage your, let's say, the Google Drive itself, how to preserve your documents, so that even when you're offline, how to go ahead and retrieve them. Because at times it happens that you're in a zone where you don't have the internet. So how would you retrieve the documents if it is required? So those kinds of little small skills like MS Excel, that is what I learned during the last years of my corporate life, and that's what made me go really very fast in the startup frat. When I joined startup frat, within like 4 months itself, I was able to do all those things that I wanted. Of course, the salary part of it, if I call that, within 4 months I was able to exceed that. And now, as of now, with the God's grace, it is almost like 3 times. I've like tripled my salaried income with various sources that I've generated using the startup frat model. And yes, I have multiple sources of income now. I put my money in a lot of things. When I got the retirement money, I put them, even though I don't recommend RD and like the fixed deposits and all. So I did not do that in my own name because I didn't want it that. So I put some of the money. I asked my wife to put it in her name, and then I invested in SIP. I did mutual funds. I did a lot of things. So almost like 5 6 areas I put my money in. But then there was one thing which made the whole difference, which was, of course, uh, that was like a race horse, which actually helped me to gallop through the galaxy. And yes, you can reach the stars with that opportunity. So that is where the whole game changed. And yes, the main thing that I earn is, of course, the front end, which Startup teaches. I'm earning a good, handsome income from there, but the back end has to be solid. So back end, I have multiple opportunities over there, and one of them is the racehorse, as I just mentioned. Apart from that, there are a lot of income which I earn from collaborations also, like collaborations with other community members. Like I have practically collaborations with like Arpita ma'am has or almost like 4 or 5 different collaborations with different areas of businesses. So that is what I learned from her also, and I myself developed that as well. So and yes, the good news is that I do have collaborative income with Startup Frat as well. So
Amazing.
so this entire thing has actually helped me to triple my income within a span of, let's say, about a year or so. So
Awesome.
that is multiplying very, very fast now. So retirees or who are just going to retire, they have to be little bit of tech savvy, little learn a little bit skills of Excel, and little bit skill of how to use your Google Drive effectively, how to use Zoom effectively, how to use internet effectively if you want some questions to be answered. So I teach all of them to the retirees and gain my, that is where I earn my front end income. And then at the back end, I have all these multiple opportunities, so I offer them. And then yes, my recommendation is for the racehorse. That will help
Amazing.
actually help you to skyrocket your income.
Amazing. Awesome. Great story. And that is also how you have very high ticket clients coming to you at all times. So your ads and all, they attract the best of the best quality people. So that is something that is amazing. I would love to have that. All
Yes,
these senior
absolutely,
government
sir.
officers and
Absolutely, sir.
good millionaires and all that.
Like I got one of them, which was IAS cadre person also, and then a lot of CEOs, CEOs, managing directors of various organizations, and good business owners also. I saw almost the cream of the society has come for my one-on-one consultation. Although I'm not near to them, but Startup App has helped me to build my authority and helped me to gain trust of my customers. The system that Startup Rat has developed, actually 95% of the job is already done by the time the customers come to me. So they already have accepted me as an authority. They already have a level of trust established. I just have to do the 5% job. So that is what practically happens when you move and put money in Startup Frat. And that's what I mentioned. Within 5 minutes, I could recognize that this is the best pocket to put my money in. Anything, any product or services that came from Startup Frat, I was the first buyer. I was the
Yes, I
first buyer.
remember.
Yeah. So that's how I entered the Galactica also very fast. I think I was the first or the second one. I think Dr. Kamal
Yes.
won the race in that. So in Galactica also, this is what happens. 95% of the job is done. You just have to do the remaining two high net worth skills, which is talking to your client and making good videos. Simple, but yes, effective videos.
Awesome. Great. So before I bring on comments, lots of comments coming before I bring them on. And before we go, I know when the explosion is going to happen in this call, when you start talking about the rapid returns opportunity, the one that you have a racehorse in your stable, we'd definitely like to talk about it. But after that, I think there's going to be an explosion in the call. Before that, let's get the story out. So, what are the core secrets that you're teaching people and all these? Why is it that all these top tier people are coming to you? What is the core secrets that you teach them, and how is it that you're able to just have them get that click with your information product?
See, the core product is, of course, you have to start your legacy planning at the earliest possible thing, because you cannot wait for the retirement to happen. See, once you're retired, the whatever little bit of corpus that you have, that like the clock is set that it will start coming down. And usually, the amount of corpus people have, that is not even sufficient to cover 3 or 4 years at the maximum. So let's say if you are waiting for retirement to happen and then you want to start, how many things you would learn at that stage? You're already in a relaxation mode. You have to learn new skills, you have to acquire new skill, enter into new business. And since business is not what you've done in your corporate life, so if you want to learn those business skills along with it, that will be too much overwhelming for you. And then it may take a little longer time, and you might get disheartened by, because if you have to learn too many things at one point of time, it really a lot of challenges you would start facing. So the earliest you can start, at least this is why I'm targeting about 50 plus, that you still have about 10 years of your life to make it big and go into a big kind of lavish and skyrocketing income flow coming in even after the retirement. And that is where what I foresee is that most of the financial planners just aim for survival of the people after the retirement. But the only difference that I make is I make sure that you at least have 3 to 4 times of your last salary that you're drawing from the corporate income. So that is where you can do all those things which you have ever been dreaming throughout, like 30, 35 of your career, that once I'm retired, I will do this, I will do that. So that can be done only when you have that kind of vision to at least double or triple or maybe even 4 times of your income. That is where you can do everything, because you now have the time in your control. You have a lot of time with you, so you can do anything and everything that you want, provided you take an early step. And that
Yeah.
is what the is the foundation of laying your legacy for the future generations, enjoying yourself, and then leaving that booming legacy for your future generations as well.
Wow. That is a killer point, that traditional financial planning is only looking at either maintenance or survival. And nobody's thinking of like 2xing, 3xing, because it's assumed that retirement is your end all. 60 के बाद तो you're done. थोड़ा छोटा मोटा कुछ कर लेंगे, है ना, कुछ कंसल्टेशन कर लेंगे, कंसल्टेंट बन जाएंगे, कुछ कर लेंगे छोटा मोटा, है ना, टेबल चेयर डाल के बैठ जाएंगे कहीं पे. Okay, but that is not the thing. You gotta do 3x, 4x, because now you have the time and you have the wisdom, and the internet expands the possibilities so that you can crunch the time it takes to market. Before I'm able to divulge what is the time Sumit sir is predicting in which you can 3x, 4x your income, he's got his own story how he was able to do that. Before I do that, let's just talk about some of the people who are here. We've got Ajay Sharma ji, that's awesome, congratulations. We've got Rehna Parveen, awesome. Very excited to hear from our pace coach. Great. We've got Miss Kalyani over here saying hello. Awesome. We've got Bala Subramanian sir. I feel that I'm fortunate to be learn and grow along with great people. Jayanji is over here. Amazing. Um, Ajay Barcha. Okay. The comments are just not stopping. Just hold on to your horses before Sumit sir, lets us all know how he is helping his clients, and how we should build our own backend to give our own clients that we find from the internet some guaranteed results in short amount of time. That is the main thing. The secret of getting 40% closure rates is the client should have a guarantee of returns or whatever result they're looking for, and they should be a defined time within which you can provide the guarantee, and everybody should be able to get across the line. That is the format on which all of us are working. Yes, comments are going on, coming. Yes, amazing, thanks. Tripling income in 4 months is great, Rajiv ji is saying. Great. Richard D'Souza is there. Amazing stuff. We've got Ruel. We've got Miss Arpita. Yes, Sumit sir was just talking about Miss Arpita, who was the inspiration for the multi-angle closing. Multi-angle closing, the mother of multi-angle closing, Miss Arpita. Amazing. And then, yes, Sumit sir is gonna be like the father of the racehorse in your stable. Amazing stuff. Great. Dr. Kamal is here. Great. Awesome. Let's get cracking. Let's go to the next section. Comments are just going on coming. There are too many comments. I will just open the chat roll and we can just do all that. Just give me a second while we come to the main point. And the main point is, what is the hidden opportunity? What is the hidden opportunity that he's talking about? How he's been able to help his clients arrange their product portfolio in a way that they can get 3 to 4x as soon as they quit their job, or probably start making the money before, and then quit the job. So before that, I just have him talk about how he came to this conclusion. And when he started looking around, even at a very early age, even before his retirement age, he was just looking at what the market is, and this is how he got all these ideas. He put them into action. Just took 3 to 4 months for him to 3x, 4x his income. And these are some of the ideas he's going to share from his own story. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Hmm. Yes, since you know that I'm a trendpreneur, so trends is something which you can, if you can catch the trends, you can be an early, like you can be ahead of 99% of the people if you can understand the trends of the market. And that is what I've been doing for quite many years now. I've been just following the trends, and that practically, as I said, that you have to have a wide portfolio of the products that I have, like mutual fund, you can do SIP, you can do a lot of debt, equity, FDs, RDs, lot of instruments are there. I've invested my money little bit in all of these so that I can compare the returns of. And then this race horse that I would like to. So how many of would you would like to actually within a span of, let's say, 10 years, you would like to get a 5x or 6x return?
Just write I in the comments box. Comments will display on screen. We'll wait for them to show up. Just write I in the comments box. We got 74 people before he divulges. Yes. Awesome. Great. Comments are also showing at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, just write I and it'll start showing up on screen. Amazing. We got a sea of eyes. Awesome. Great. Comments are being fed from YouTube and Facebook. They're appearing at the bottom of the screen and on the right hand side. Awesome. Great. This is almost like a webinar. It's almost, this chat box is more happening than my webinar chat box. Amazing. Great. I'm having a full time job just putting in the comments over here. Dr. Pravat is here. That is amazing. All the other comments are coming on the screen. Great. Mr. Ranjit's comment is coming on the bottom of the screen. Great. Great stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Great. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to just stop the chat overlay and we are just going to get, yes, into the main discussion. Yes, Sumit sir, over to you.
Okay. Like in the direct selling industry, we all know that people who entered first made the big kill. That is what the work of a entrepreneur is. You've got to identify the areas wherein if you enter first, you would be making big money. So you've got to identify those organizations wherein you can invest in at the time when the product is being developed. If you're able to identify any such organization, that is the time to put your money in, because that is where you will make the big buck. So that is what I have also practically done. I have invested in such like the, as coach has mentioned in one of his email also, the ground floor opportunity. When they are in the initial stages of the organization, if you put your money over there, that is the time when you are making big money. So what I've done is, let's say the money that I have from my retirement funds, almost like 70% of my investment is in this racehorse that I have. And that is
Wow.
why the income has like quadrupled in very, very short span. Like every 10 clients which I'm presenting this opportunity, I'm able to convert 4 to 5 of them on an average. So you get the first income of course from the front end. Of course, you get it from this opportunity, but you also get a rear end income also. So you earn at two different levels. So that is how you can very, very quickly you can multiply your money 4x time, 6x time. And yes, I would recommend that as I mentioned earlier, you should start as early as possible. Let's say if you're at the age of 50, you're coming to me, I will help you to go ahead and get your income replaced within, let's say, 2 to 4 months. And then, as I mentioned, within 1 to 2 years time frame, you can at least get your income almost like 5 to 6 times than your previous income that you were earning from whatever, whether it was a business or it was a corporate employee, you were a corporate employee, you were getting a salaried income. So within a short span of time, you can decide to go ahead and change your life, entire life. From a corporate life, you can just quit and then start enjoying much early. You don't have to wait for 60 years to retire. If you're starting at 50, you can perhaps retire at 51, 52 as well. So that is practically what has happened with me. Once I came with Startup Frat, I learned these skills very, very fast. And within 1 year, I was able to triple my income. And then I put down my papers, and yes, I was a free bird. So that is what I would recommend everyone to go ahead and make that decision to make that big buck as early as possible. Don't wait for that final retirement 60 years, because the life is running fast and you got less number of years. The moment your age is going up, you got lesser and lesser number of years to enjoy your life. So if you wait for 60 years and then start learning things, perhaps that is the time when our learning capacity also goes down. So perhaps this is the right time for you to make that decision and jump into it.
Awesome. So great three-step funnel: front end internet based product, middle end you got the personalized guidance on how to 3x your income, and at the back end you got collaborations to make it happen for the client.
Yes,
So the
absolutely.
client purchases your consultation, and then they come in where you look at their entire portfolio, and then you suggest one good thing, and whatever you suggest currently has been able to 3x 4x the income of clients, and you got all of these different horses in your stable.
Yes, yes, that is
Amazing.
what I learned at Startup Fat, that you should have multiple offers to be made to the customer, and then help them to make compare all of those opportunities. What are the plus points of this? What are
Hmm.
the negative points of this? And then the final opportunity which you are going to recommend, wherein you will make the best income. Of course, you yourself have to be convinced about that opportunity. If you are there, then you will be able to. Then you will definitely have more plus points for people to go into that opportunity.
Hmm.
So you should have a wide portfolio to offer to your clients, and that's how I've been able to do it very, very fast.
Awesome. Great. At this point, so many people watching and commenting. Super happy to offer you a free gift. Before Sumit sir came on board today, he has committed limited amount of his time to give out his paid consultation for free. So his paid consultation is in the range of close to about 5,000 rupees. That's close to about $100, and he has offered everybody who's watching and commenting on this live stream. If you're watching it, you can get a short version of that. He won't probably be able to do the full entire 1 hour, but you can definitely get, I think, what is it, 30 minutes? You can get about 45 minutes from him for free. So the link is being shown on the screen, which is startupfrat.club/Sumeet Paul. It's startupfrat.club/Sumeet Paul. And I'm just going to share how his calendar looks when you hit this particular link, startupfrat.club/Sumeet Paul, and you will be able to go to his calendar, and you can see over here it's a 45-minute. There are few slots open. I can see only 3 or 4 slots open tomorrow. Just grab them, and you can get a free consultation where you can get a portfolio analysis done by him. The usual 1 hour session costs 5,000 rupees. He's giving 45 minutes for free. Okay. So amazing. Thank you for that gift, Sumit sir. And thank you for all the viewers for being an active part of this session and commenting and showing up on time. Really appreciate it. It is because of your attendance that sessions like these become successful. And definitely the speakers have been giving their valuable time, their valuable advice, and also free gifts to all the viewers and commenters. Amazing. So that is great. So what do you think is is like the future of the industry when it comes to retirees that's going to happen? Like, how do you think it's changing? How do you think you are playing that part in changing the future of retirees? And how do you think they're going to play a role in the ongoing economy? Do you think that they're just going to be like you retire now, just puja part karo or something like that? Or how is it going to be? How are they going to evolve?
Sir, in the last decade or so, the entire scenario has changed. The kind of people that I'm getting, people are all looking for more engagements and want to make more money. So that indicates that yes, they are actually looking for a better life after retirement. So we as a financial planner or a wealth planner should help them to actually fulfill all those dreams that which they've been waiting for almost like 30 long years. So a retiree would now like to go and travel abroad. So they want to do a world tour. I've got people who want to make 5 crore rupees per annum. I got people who actually want to start a manufacturing industry of their own post their retirement life. So their dream size have gone like 10x now. People want to do a lot of new things. Even with the advent of artificial intelligence, people want to learn those kind of skills as well. So, and yes, of course, during the corporate life, like I was a corporate employee, I did not even get time to visit all my relatives, all which are almost all parts of India. So once you're retired, you can go ahead and visit all parts of India. India is such a big country. Even if you spend another 2 years, perhaps you would not be able to explore the India itself.
Yes.
Forget about the global tours that you are planning to do. So you need big things in your life, and it is all possible to do that in the golden era of retirement. So definitely, that is what I would recommend, is that this is the time for you to go ahead and convert all those dreams into reality. So, and yes, if you can start that, as I mentioned, if you start somewhere around 50 years of life, I think by 52 or 53 you can start roaming around, because your legs would be younger. You'll be able to climb mountains if you want to do trekking and all. So those kind of things can be done as early as possible. At the age of 52, 53, you will have all the energy and everything to be done. So post your retirement life, yes, few years you will be able to do, but then gradually with the age progressing, if you're not taking care of your health, then also it will be a trouble. So I also help people to go ahead and optimize their health. Even the daily goals that I write, 140 at the even at the age to look like tea. So even if you're looking for that, Sumeet Paul is the person to go with.
Awesome stuff. Ask him anything at startupfrat.club/Sumit Paul. By the way, I just checked your calendar. I think one of your 3 days already booked out. Anyway, if you're watching this, definitely go ahead and check out startupfrat.club/Sumit Paul. And let me just showcase lots of comments coming in. Great. Rajesh is saying, okay, the fire is getting bigger and bigger. Amazing. You got Binodji, great spirit, never give up mentality. Mr. Ritu is like bulb on moment. Okay, Facebook user is saying amazing. Retirement ke baad rich retirement. That's amazing. Great. We've got Santosh R. I was a free bird. A dream came true. Amazing. Great. Somebody is saying absolutely right. I was able to retire at 40. Amazing. Chandranji, great. Sumit sir, your movement has got too much fire behind it. Master retirement planner, three-step plan for clients. Rajesh is saying great. Ratnesh is saying excellent array of products. Rehana is saying great hacks. Yes. Fantastic. Jayan sir is saying um, Vande Bharat Express. Okay, Mr. Ritu is saying this is not a miss. This is not to miss opportunity. Dr. Kamal, I'm jumping on that opportunity to book. Okay, Rajendra ji, great opportunity. Great, Richard D'Souza, great, awesome. Mr. Chandran saying you're a lion in the forest of retirement planning. Okay, let me see whose name is pending that I can show. Dr. Geeta. One Facebook user is saying, no more retirement. If I can get 3x, 4x, then no more retirement. CS Suman Podar. Amazing. Superb. Great. I think the screen is getting a little sticky. Yes. Okay. CS Suman Podar is saying awesome. Great. Great. Rajiv Kohli saying, thank you, Sumit sir, booking a slot. Grab it. Yes. Amazing. So, yes, before we proceed, great. Just grab those slots at startupfrat.club/Sumit Paul. Um, so, what about your home scene, Sumit sir? Like, what is the family scene now that you're a full time dad and husband, and how do you spend your days? And like, are you taking a chill pill, relaxing, having cups of tea, watching the flowers grow, or how is it? How is your life looking like now?
Yes, of course. Uh, as what coach also says more often, that I take step out of my house only to entertain myself or to enjoy the outside world. For work purpose, to earn money, I don't have to step out of my home. So sitting at my laptop 12 hours a day or 14 hours a day or even at times 16 hours a day, yes, that's what my passion is, to help more and more people to build a tribe as big as Startup Frat. And yes, of course, as I mentioned, I'm a trendpreneur. You to have that first mover advantage, you've got to understand the term. So if you have that first mover advantage, you will be able to make big. So come with trendpreneurs, and yes, we together we can rock.
Amazing. Somebody's writing Delhi ka sher. Awesome. Yes. Grab that first mover advantage and yeah, go for it, guys. Once again, while your comments are displaying on the screen, that link is showing in the roller startupfrat.club/Sumeet Paul. I think so many comments have come that I'm having difficulty displaying because the comments have become very sticky. So I think I'll just stop here. And yes, the ticker is appearing on the screen. If you want to go ahead, grab the slots, grab some free consultations with him. Just go for it. And with that, we will end the session. Thank you so much, Sumeet sir, for being here and for regaling us and for helping us expand our horizons and what all is possible, and for giving us all the done for you services that can make all of that possible. Truly, thank you very much, from the bottom of my heart, for being a part of the Startup Frat story, as well as for being a leader in your own right, pulling all your tribe, which is all the retirees and would be retirees, fast forward into the future. See you, sir. Looking forward to catch up with you online,
Thank
offline.
you.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
everyone. Thank you for those lovely comments. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. See you.